Wanted to talk to you today really quickly about two videos I saw this week on YouTube. One is from Dr. T. Colin Campbell, who wrote the China Study, a very famous book. And he became a vegan in 1990, and he's been a vegan ever since. And I saw a recent video with him, and he's still looking healthy. I mean, he's very skinny, very thin, but he's always been like that. It's basically on a starch-based diet, low fat, very similar to the Dr. McDougall diet. But he's been a vegan now for 30 years. He's in his mid 80s, and he looks like he's doing really well still. I mean, especially for his age. And then the other guy would be Dr. Robert Cassar. He's been a vegetarian, kind of a raw foodist, living in Hawaii for about, I think, 15 years. He does these retreats and stuff. I think he's helped a lot of people. I've really enjoyed his videos. He got a little bit extreme, with the flat Earth stuff and some of the New Age kind of stuff that he espouses. But overall, I think he's a pretty brilliant guy. But this week, he posted that he's switched over to a carnivore diet, basically 100% animal foods, because of gut issues he was having. And just interesting, the contrast between him and T. Colin Campbell, who seems to be doing pretty well as a long-term vegan. And definitely not one to judge Dr. Cassar for changing his diet for his health. I hope he gets healthy. But I do wonder why plant-based works for some people and not for others. And one thought I have is, Dr. Cassar talked about how he hasn't eaten grains in like 20 years or something like that. And grains seems to be one of the main calorie sources for Dr. T. Colin Campbell. So he's eating oatmeal and brown rice and potatoes and beans. And these are mostly foods that Dr. Robert Cassar has been avoiding. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that the raw food diet is what hurt Robert Cassar? Do you think that avoiding the grains hurt him long term? Or do you think that, just some people are meant to be omnivores? Kind of also reminds me of, I guess, people like Vegetable Police who, they went carnivore for about a year, and that also didn't work out. They developed gout. So I think that Robert Cassar is somebody who's more likely to jump into the extremes. Whereas T. Colin Campbell seems a bit more steady, a bit more into the cooked foods, more into the grains, more into the just the stability of diet. That's my take. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts below.